Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. We are so happy you are listening today.
Today, we're talking about something we all use every single day. Can you guess what it is, Leo?
Is it coffee? Because I definitely use coffee every day.
No, not coffee. It's social media. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of those.
Oh, of course. Social media is a huge part of our lives now. It's how we connect with friends and see what's happening in the world.
Exactly. But Leo, why do you think we love it so much? For me, I love seeing photos of my friends' travels. It makes me feel like I'm there with them.
I agree. I think it's about connection. In the past, if a friend moved to another country, you might never speak to them again. Now you can see what they had for breakfast in Tokyo while you are sitting in your living room.
That's true. It makes the world feel smaller, doesn't it? But it's not just about friends. I also use it to learn new things. I follow many accounts that teach cooking and, of course, English tips.
Me too. I follow some great science channels. It's like having a library in your pocket. You can learn anything in just a few minutes.
But sometimes I feel like I spend too much time on it. I look at one video and suddenly an hour has passed.
That happens to everyone, Mia. It's designed to keep us watching. We call that scrolling.
Yes, the infinite scroll. It's a very interesting topic. Let's talk about how social media has changed the way we communicate with each other.
You know, Mia, before social media, if I wanted to tell you something, I had to call you or meet you in person.
That sounds like a lot of work. Now I just send you a quick message or a funny meme.
Exactly. Communication is much faster now. We don't even have to use words all the time. Sometimes an emoji says everything.
I love emojis. If I'm happy, I send a smiling face. If I'm tired, I send a sleeping face. It's a universal language. Everyone understands a heart emoji no matter what language they speak.
That's a good point. Social media helps us talk to people from different cultures. But do you think we are losing the real connection? Sometimes I see people sitting at a dinner table together, but everyone is looking at their phones.
I see that all the time, Leo. It's a bit sad. We are connected to the internet, but we're not connected to the person sitting right in front of us.
I agree. Also, the way we share news has changed. In the past, we waited for the evening news on TV. Now, if something happens in London, the whole world knows about it 1 minute later because of Twitter or X.
It's so fast, but because it's so fast, sometimes the information is not correct. We call that fake news. We have to be very careful about what we believe on social media.
Very true. You can't believe everything you see. People often only show the best parts of their lives. They use filters to make their photos look perfect.
Oh, the filters. Everyone looks like a movie star on social media. It creates a perfect world that isn't really real. This brings us to another important point, how social media affects how we feel about ourselves.
Mia, you mentioned filters earlier. I think that is a very important topic. Sometimes I look at other people's photos and I think, wow, their life is perfect. My life is so boring.
I feel the same way sometimes, Leo. It is called the comparison trap. We compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel.
Highlight reel? That is a great expression. It means we only see the best moments, right?
Exactly. People don't usually post photos when they are sad, or when their house is messy, or when they are having a bad day. They post the vacation, the expensive dinner, and the beautiful sunset.
That can make us feel like we are not doing enough. It can make people feel lonely or anxious, especially for young people who are using these apps for many hours a day.
Yes, and there's also the like button. Sometimes, if I post a photo and it doesn't get many likes, I feel a little bit sad. It's silly, I know, but it feels like people don't like me.
It's not silly, Mia. It's how these apps are made. They want us to want more likes and more comments. It's like a game for our brains.
You're right, but we have to remember that our value as a person doesn't come from a number on a screen.
Well said. Another thing that affects our feelings is FOMO. Do you know that one?
Fear of missing out. Yes, it's that feeling when you see your friends at a party on Instagram and you are at home in your pajamas. You feel like you are missing something great.
Exactly. But usually you're just missing a loud room and tired feet. We need to learn how to be happy with where we are.
It takes practice. Maybe we should talk about how we can use social media in a healthier way.
So, Mia, we talked about the problems, but let's talk about the solutions. How can we use social media without feeling tired or stressed?
I think the most important word is boundaries. We need to set rules for ourselves. For example, I have a rule, no social media during breakfast.
That is a great rule. I try not to look at my phone for 1 hour before I go to sleep. It helps me sleep much better. The blue light from the screen keeps our brains awake.
Exactly. Another thing I do is turn off my notifications. My phone used to make a ping sound every 2 minutes. It was so distracting. Now I only check my messages when I want to, not when the phone tells me to.
That gives you more control. Some people also do a digital detox. Have you ever tried that?
Yes, last month I deleted all my social media apps for a whole weekend. At first, I felt a bit nervous. I kept reaching for my phone. But by Sunday, I felt so relaxed. I read a book, I went for a walk, and I actually talked to my neighbors.
It's amazing how much time we have when we are not scrolling. Another tip is to clean your feed.
What do you mean by clean your feed, Leo?
Look at the accounts you follow. If an account makes you feel sad, angry, or not good enough, just click unfollow. You should follow people who inspire you, make you laugh, or help you learn English.
I love that. Social media should be a tool that helps us, not a tool that makes us unhappy. It's all about how we choose to use it.
Very true. But social media isn't just for fun and friends anymore. It's also a place where many people work. Let's look at the world of influencers and businesses. You know, Mia, when we were younger, influencer wasn't a job, but now it's what many kids want to be when they grow up.
It's true. It has changed the economy. Now a person with a camera and a good idea can reach millions of people.
But is it as easy as it looks? People see influencers traveling to beautiful places and think, I want that life.
I think it's much harder than it looks, Leo. To be a successful content creator, you have to be a writer, a photographer, a video editor, and a marketing expert, all at the same time.
That's a lot of hats to wear. And they have to post every day to stay relevant. If they take a break, the algorithm might forget them.
Exactly. The algorithm is like a secret boss that decides who sees your videos. It can be very stressful. But on the positive side, social media allows small businesses to grow.
That's a great point. In the past, you needed a lot of money for TV or newspaper ads. Now, a small shop selling handmade jewelry can find customers all over the world through Instagram or Pinterest.
I love supporting small businesses like that. It feels more personal. You can see the person making the product.
It really levels the playing field. But with so much business and money involved, social media is also changing how we see the truth and what is real.
It's true. Sometimes it's hard to tell if someone is recommending a product because they like it or because they are being paid to say they like it.
We have to be smart consumers. Speaking of being smart, let's talk about the future. Where is social media going next? Mia, we talked about the fun side and the business side, but we also need to talk about the dark side, specifically our privacy.
That is a very serious topic, Leo. Many people share everything online. They share where they are, what they are eating, and even photos of their boarding passes when they travel.
I always worry when I see that. If you post a photo of your house or your location in real time, everyone knows where you are. It can be dangerous.
You're right. We should always check our privacy settings. We need to know who can see our posts. Is it just our friends, or is it the whole world?
And once something is on the internet, it is very hard to delete it completely. We call this our digital footprint.
Digital footprint. I like that. It's like leaving tracks in the sand, but these tracks stay there for a long time. Employers even check social media before they hire someone now.
Exactly. So we should always think twice before we post a comment or a photo. We should ask ourselves, would I want my boss or my grandmother to see this?
That is a great rule. If the answer is no, then don't post it. Also, we must talk about how we treat people online.
You mean cyberbullying? It is much easier for people to be mean when they are hiding behind a screen.
Yes, we should always remember that there is a real person with real feelings on the other side of the screen. We should use social media to lift people up, not to pull them down.
I agree 100%. Kindness is important everywhere, especially online. Now, looking ahead, what do you think the future of social media looks like? So, Mia, we've talked about how social media started and how it works now, but what about the future? Will we still be scrolling on our phones in 10 years?
That's a great question. I think things will become much more immersive. Have you heard about the metaverse or virtual reality?
Yes, so instead of just looking at a photo of your friend's vacation, you might put on some special glasses and walk on the beach with them.
Exactly. Social media might not be a screen in our hands anymore. It could be all around us. We might use avatars to meet our friends in virtual coffee shops.
That sounds like a science fiction movie, but what about artificial intelligence? I see more and more AI-generated photos and videos every day.
Me too. AI is going to change everything. It will help us create content faster, but it also means we will have to be even more careful about what is real and what is fake.
It's a bit scary, but also very exciting. Technology never stops. However, no matter how much technology changes, I think one thing will stay the same.
What's that, Leo?
Our need for real stories and real human connection. Even in a world of robots and virtual reality, we still want to hear a friendly voice and share a laugh with someone.
I totally agree. Technology is just a tool. It's how we use it to help others and learn new things that really matters.
Well, we have reached the end of our podcast today. We talked about why we love social media, how it changed communication, the importance of our feelings, and how to stay safe.
We really hope you enjoyed this conversation. If you found this episode helpful for your English practice, please don't forget to click the like button.
Yes, and please subscribe to our channel, Two Voices English Podcast. It really helps us to create more lessons for you.
Also, leave a comment below. Tell us, how many hours a day do you spend on social media? We love reading your comments.
Thank you so much for listening and watching. Practice your English every day, and we will see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.